Hi Taurus, it's Nick. I hope you guys are doing well. So for all my Taurians, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, men and women, we're now covering May 2nd till May 8th. And this week, guys, on the 2nd, we have Venus entering Aries. So we're going to be drawn towards people, places, things that make us feel or bring us a sense of like magnetism, adventure, fun, passion, fire. But Venus doesn't like to be in Aries, so we just have to be careful that we don't come across or become too aggressive or too self-absorbed where we're just like me, and maybe not considering other people's feelings. On the 3rd, we have Jupiter sextiling Pluto. So we're going to be receiving opportunities to go through maybe some deep, major transformational changes within ourselves and in our lives at this time. And it'll be a little bit of a smoother transition with the help of Jupiter here. All you got to do is have faith, believe, and be positive about it, really. So if there are opportunities coming your way, don't second guess it, don't question it. Take the opportunities and use this time to go through these changes that maybe have already been happening or are going to be happening, because it'll be a little bit easier at this time than if you wait for later. All right. And then at the end of the week, we have Mother's Day. So happy Mother's Day to all my beautiful mommies. And happy birthday to all of you guys. Let me know in the comments if it's your birthday this week or if you're going to be celebrating. Maybe your birthday already passed or your birthday's coming up soon. Either way, if you have your birthday this week, happy birthday. I'm sending you all my love and good energy. I hope you get to celebrate or have a good time. Okay? All right. So we're going to be covering a little bit of health, work, and love. I'll have a link to the extended reading below in the description box if you're interested afterwards. All right, so my beautiful Taurians, when it comes to your health, it feels like you are going to be reaping some kind of reward. Something that you could have lost or maybe had to get replaced is going to get back. You're going to receive back, or you're going to find it again. Like maybe you had something like something that broke, or a shirt you lost, or a blender, or something that was for your health possibly. Maybe it's your earpods. I had to buy new earpods because they just stopped working. I was like, oh man. And like, I use it to like walk and like listen to music, work out, you know? So maybe it's something that you used for your health that maybe you lost or it broke and you had to get replaced, but now you're receiving it back. Or maybe you borrowed something to someone and they're finally giving it back to you. So something that you could have lost or, maybe got rid of or something, or accidentally misplaced, is coming back to you, or you're getting a replacement. So it's like you're reaping some kind of reward. This can also be just good karma coming back to you, where someone just does something nice for you because they remember you doing a favor for them, or like, oh no, like you invited me last week, like I'll invite you this week. It could be anything like that. So you're making up for anything that you lost, and it feels like you're going to be a little bit more feeling more warm, maybe feeling a little more loved, hopefully, and not isolating yourself. You could be around people more. There's some changes going on where you're no longer thinking or feeling like in lack, or feeling like a victim, or like lack mentality. It just feels like everything that you lost is like coming back to you now. You're finally going to be reaping some rewards. Okay, and that also kind of ties in with your work, school, career, and finances, because I feel here that you're going to be really satisfied or really happy with where you're at. Maybe you're finally at a point, or you're going to be feeling like you can actually like get certain things that you wanted, or you accomplished some goals. Maybe you checked off all the things on your list for this week. You're like, yeah, like I did it, or I finished it all early, or I actually did better than what I thought, or I got that submitted, or the document, the paperwork, the contract, or the essay, the paperwork, whatever it is that you have going for you. It just feels like now things are coming, they're just coming easier, or they're going to start maybe flowing to you a little bit easier. Like you're finally experiencing more abundance, or you're going to be experiencing more abundance, and therefore just feeling more proud of yourself, having more confidence. So it feels like you're going to be receiving abundance, love, and support, more financial gain, more financial status, or whatever it is that you're working on. And it just feels like everything's coming to you now, and you're in a better place, but it's because you worked for it. You know, a little bit could be luck, a little bit could be, friends, family, or whatever, but I feel like a lot of it is because of you, like you've worked for it. So this could be the week where you're just like, I'm just feeling so loved, or like I can treat myself, I'm in a good place, even if like maybe your life is not perfect, right? Because no one's life is perfect, but it feels like you're more accepting of where you're at, and you're actually doing better than what you thought. And you still believe that you're gonna excel and reach the success, or whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish. And it feels like there's more optimism for you, or you could feel a little bit more optimistic And maybe you're going to be receiving, or people could be acknowledging you, or telling you you're doing great, and that in itself just kind of makes you feel good about yourself. So you're reaping rewards, and it just feels like everything's coming together, and you're going to be feeling really loved or really appreciated or satisfied with where you're at. And maybe, you know, money's looking good, so keep up the good work. And if it's not, stay consistent, stay optimistic, keep your head up, and I feel like things are gonna look up for you. All right, and you can be working side by side with, or go to school with, or a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or you just like using your own intuition, your love, and following that is helping you with your work, your career, all those things. All right, so when it comes to your love, relationships, and dating, on your side, we have the Universe, 5 of Swords, and the 6 of Crystals. Okay, and some of you could have Libra maybe somewhere in your chart, and then on this other side, for this other person, this can be the past, present, or future situation, or all three, all the above. We have the 3 of Cups, 7 of Crystals, and the 8 of, I was gonna say 8 of Swords, no, 8 of Wands. Okay, so, I really like this. I feel like you're gonna be really happy, and then you're gonna be kind of like disappointed, but it's really not what you think, because it's actually going to turn out to be so much better. So it feels like there could be someone here that might be planning something special, or maybe planning like a little bit of a surprise for you, but you may have thought that they forgot, like maybe it was your birthday or something, you thought they forgot about it, but they really didn't. They were just planning something or going to surprise you. I can see something like that happening. So this could be someone who's just a friend, maybe, or just a crush, or you guys have similar friend groups, or you maybe go to school together, or you work together, or you kind of just know each other, but maybe you're not like super close, or you recently met, maybe at like a party, a celebration, a gathering, Coachella or something, right? Anything like that. And you could maybe even be going this week to some kind of celebration party, or maybe you met them while they were with friends, or they met you while you were hanging out with friends or something, or a friend introduced you guys. Something with friends could be involved. You guys could have also met online on social media, internet, dating apps, which is very common nowadays. There could also be distance here, or like you're gonna be traveling maybe this week, or you're gonna meet this person or meet someone while you're traveling if you haven't already, or there's gonna be plans for traveling very soon. If not, there could be distance between the two of you. But it seems like if you met already, or if you're gonna meet this week, you're having a good time. Like you guys are just like hitting it off. It's super fun. It feels like this person just like gets you. You're just having a good time. It just feels very lighthearted, like a really, really fun time. Okay, and it's like your world is opening up. So this person could be different, or you guys could be different from each other. Maybe come from a different place, different upbringing, cultural background, race, ethnicity, religion, whatever the case is. But that doesn't matter, because you guys just click. It just works. Okay, whether there's differences or not, you guys have a lot of fun together. Just seems like very exciting. Okay, and then there goes maybe like a period, maybe a day or something, where maybe you don't hear from them as much, or they're kind of quiet, or you start to get in your head, like, oh my gosh, like what if they stop liking me, or are they having second thoughts, or I don't know. You just start to get in your head, but it's not like that, because I feel like they just start to wait, because they took notes. They heard something, or they took note of something that you said or you mentioned, and they're like, oh, okay, let me try to plan this, or Taurus said they want to do this, or Taurus said that it was their birthday on this day or whatever, let me try to see, or like come up with something or plan something. And you think that they're ignoring you, or maybe they're not interested anymore, but really they were just kind of doing research or trying to plan something, or maybe they're just kind of busy as well. But I think they were like waiting for something, waiting to hear back, and then to get back to you to confirm something with you, because they're pulling some strings, maybe behind the scenes. Maybe they're trying to get you some backstage tickets or something, or passes to something. I don't know, it could be something special like that. So you thought like, oh my God, they're ignoring me, they're not talking to me, maybe they don't like me anymore, but it wasn't really like that. So you start kind of thinking in your head and assuming the worst, right? Like we all do when like something happens, you're like, oh my gosh, they just don't like me anymore. But it wasn't like that, trust me, it's not gonna be like that. They were planning something, and then by the end of the week, you're gonna be really probably impressed, or maybe excited, because it feels like at first you thought that maybe it was going to be like one-sided, or like, oh, maybe I like them more than they like me, or maybe it's going to be always me chasing, or blah, blah, blah. But it's not going to be like that. It's going to feel more 50-50, because actually they're going to be messaging you and probably blowing up your phone, your messages, your DMs, your phone calls, or whatever. And they're bringing some exciting news. Okay, and it feels like either they're going to tell you right then and there, or they're going to prepare you like, oh yeah, meet me there, and then it's going to be something else, but like kind of like a surprise. It could go either way. Maybe they tell you like, oh, let's do this, or they're going to surprise you but still have you meet them somewhere or be ready, and then it's going to end up being something else, but it's going to be something fun and exciting. Okay. And it's going to be maybe something that you can like dress up to, or something different, something nice. And I just feel like they really admire and see that you're a really good person, and that you're really kind, you're really generous, and that you give back, and you're just a giver. They love that quality about you, and I think they just want to do something nice for you, or they want to give back to you because they know like just how you are. And I think for once they feel like you deserve to get pampered, or you deserve to get treated really well, because you do so much, or you go above and beyond for other people. And I feel like they just want to like do that for you. Even if you haven't even known this person for a long time, you could have just met them last week or a few weeks ago or a month ago, but I feel like they're really wanting to put the effort. They're connected to you, they have fun with you, they took some time to like plan, wait, and now they're going to be communicating with you maybe by like the end of the week or at the start of the following week. Some fun things, or like they're going to be there's definitely going to be a lot of back and forth. You're going to hear from them and you're like, oh, okay, phew, like I thought they didn't like me anymore, and it really wasn't like that. So don't freak out if maybe you don't hear from them for a little bit, or they take a little bit longer to respond, because it's probably just something else that they're working on, or they're trying to figure out, and then they'll get back to you. But I know how it can be. You can get kind of like anxious when you're like, oh my gosh, what did I do? Did I say something? Don't worry about it. It's not like that. All right, so something special might be getting planned for you, and it's going to be different for everybody. And I'm not saying for sure for everybody, right? Because these are general, but it just feels like something special is getting cooked up behind the scenes, and you're definitely going to be hearing from this person, or someone is going to be like messaging you, reaching out to you, or just wanting to see you, hang out with you. And they're doing so in a very like direct, bold way, like very excited, very passionate about it. And I think it's going to flatter you. So let's continue on in the extended and get more information to see where their energy is at. What are they thinking? What are they feeling when it comes to you? What they don't want you to know that maybe you should know, and what their next action move will be towards you, and then also your advice. All right, so let's continue on the extended. Link will be below. Hopefully I'll see you guys there. If not, I'll see you for our next reading. Take care. Bye.